Hey, it's me, Jimmy D, and welcome to the final day of Jimmy D's Christmas Countdown. Today, we're doing a ramble. It's kind of a thing we typically do for Knights of the Geek Table if you are new to the channel, because of the countdowns. We basically we'll do a ramble every once in a while where we just start talking and let whatever flows flow. So sit back, relax, let us know, and join the conversation in the comments below. And yeah, so movies.
Now that we got the professional shit out of the way, let's get to the bullshit.
Yes. Wreck-It Ralph breaks the internet.
Alright, how many people can we offend today?
Well, we're not trying to offend people. That's completely different.
Yes, but us not trying to offend people, we end up offending people.
Have we offended it? I don't think.
Yeah, who have we offended?
Stupid people.
Well, that's not gonna help.
Yeah, that's not going to help at all, because sometimes we're the stupid people.
Yeah. You trying to say something, Cody?
Yeah, boy, you don't know nothing about nothing.
Okay. Where shall we start this year for 2017 Ramble?
I guess we'll start at the beginning with movies.
Well, it all started when I was born.
2017?
What about 2017?
That's what the Ramble's about.
Oh, about everything that happened in 2017?
Yeah.
Oh.
Not,
Oh.
So it all started when you were born? You
Yeah.
What
Both
are you?
my parents failed to show up, and then I fast forwarded like 20 years in one day. It was a very odd experience.
What are you, Jack?
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. 2017.
The year?
Not as bad as 2016.
No, not as bad as 2016.
I mean, Cody was around a lot more.
Well, yeah, because this was our first full year on YouTube.
I mean,
Cody.
your kindness insults warms my heart, Senpai.
Game-wise, it got worse as the year went
The
on.
game industry is in literally like
Hell.
despair. It has just become.
Here's my thing. Do you think EA should show up at E3 2018?
No.
No. If EA shows up at the, I'm gonna fucking at E3. I think they're gonna get their ass literally handed to them. Look, I wouldn't surprise me if there's mobs with pitchforks and hoe handles.
Get your shitty game to work.
Or just stop making shitty games. Goodness.
I'm
just-
all for that, but for the moment,
There's-
because you're obviously not going to stop making shitty games.
Aside from, I think Breath of the Wild came out this year, didn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Aside from Breath of the Wild, I can't think of any game. Okay, maybe Sun and Ultra Sun, but that's Nintendo as well. I can't think of any games that I liked that came out this year. That were
Horizon Zero Dawn was mine.
okay. Well, I haven't played it, so I can't.
Cuphead was fun.
Yeah.
I like challenging games, okay?
Well, no,
There's a
it's not-
difference between challenging and
Well,
fucking going nuts.
Oh, it's
No,
I don't think it's that.
No. I hate that. I despise that of people who, just because Cuphead is hard and it's one of those like old 80s style retro games hard, people automatically think it's a bad fucking game. Oh no, it's stupid and challenging.
We didn't say it was a bad game.
You know?
No, I agree. But that's an interesting exercise. Aside from anything from Nintendo, Cuphead and Horizon, what are good games that came out this year?
Well, JRPG wise, we got Persona 5, which I lost my shit over.
We got.
Well, hopefully you found it.
I mean, it's early access, but we got Fortnite.
Okay, but you see what we're going. It's like so slim pickings. And then if I were to, and honestly, aside from the games that we've mentioned, if I were to just say, all right, any games that didn't have any loot boxes in it, there's like none.
Horizon Zero Dawn.
Super Mario Odyssey came out this year. Injustice 2 came out this year. Resident Evil 7 came out.
All those
I
have
just-
loot boxes.
I just feel like it's very slim pickings, especially for me. And I'm not looking forward to 19.
You
Or
mean
18.
2018?
18. Yeah.
Oh no, I'm not looking forward to 2019 either.
How many
2
years
years
have we been on YouTube?
I'm
Time
not. I'm just. 2018, I just can't think of anything
It's
like.
going to be very interesting 2018 because a lot of people have wised up with microtransactional and loot boxes bullshit.
So
Yeah.
we'll see. I don't know. I think that it's either this year or next year that's going to be probably the last gasp. But whatever that last gasp for it is going to be ugly, and I'm not looking forward to that.
Oh, it's gonna be shit. It's gonna be a perfect time to be a YouTuber that talks about games.
I'm gonna sit and watch E3 with a bucket full of popcorn.
Oh, we
and
all
soda
gonna be watching E3.
and just
But see, this is the thing. The only game that I think that we saw in the last E3 that I'm really looking forward to. I mean, okay, they mentioned the new Pokemon. I'll always be looking forward to that. But aside from, it was Anthem. But that's looking like it's going to be a shit show. And so I'm just like,
there was that in that pirate game by fucking Rare.
that could be interesting. That's like a multiplayer. I
Yeah.
focus mostly on single player stuff.
Okay,
Because he hates multiplayer.
I know you're God of War, but I know you're not into like the Sony stuff.
He can't be. He doesn't play it.
It's not that I'm
He
not
don't have
into
it.
I just don't have an ability to play it.
Well, that he's just not interested.
He's literally the only one.
I know. We gotta fix that, son.
Come on, give me a PlayStation 4. I'm on board.
If only if I had 10,000 subs and was getting $100 on the regular.
And so you just, hey, here's a PlayStation.
No, I'm dead
Hey,
serious.
son, you're part of the business. Get in.
Hey, losers.
Here's your-
Loser, someone said you ain't part of the business. Let's fix that.
Here's your PlayStation. Download Fortnite. Here we go.
I'm just like, I don't know. The future does not seem to hold anything particular. Because any games that I might like, if it's got, I've made the decision, 2018, if it has loot boxes in it, I'm not buying it.
I'm done buying games from EA.
See, I still
like
play
you,
some
no,
EA
if you
games,
have-
so I can't
If you
say
have
that.
loot boxes, I'm not buying your shit.
Yeah, that's the thing. Even if they're like cosmetic, if I had to pay money to get the game in the first place, I don't care. I'm not buying it.
What are you gonna do about you doing the same about microtransactions?
Yeah, loot boxes, microtransactions, unless it's like, I would say traditional DLC,
Yeah.
I'm not interested. Sorry.
You're just not going to get games next year.
That's my thing. I'm looking forward, and I'm just like, I don't see anything. But the thing is, like, you could get, if whatever Bethesda will probably make,
Oh.
and anything, and whatever CD Projekt Red comes out,
Skyrim for the refrigerator.
if it's not anything that they make that's not Skyrim, whatever they make, or any or what Obsidian I think is working on, there's few and far between, but there are game companies out there that will be releasing stuff that hopefully have that stuff.
Honestly, 2018 is gonna be a really good, interesting year for indie developers, because people are now realizing that AAA companies are more focused on shoving loot crates and microtransactions down your throats.
Yeah.
So now you have indie developers like, look, we're actually an indie developer game. We have nothing. Play our game. You might like it.
Well, see, that's the thing, but I'm worried. I'm not worried. It's going to be difficult for me because a lot of those indie games are on PC, and I don't play a lot of PC games. And not many of them get. Some of them get. It's difficult to get a release, even a limited one, on a console. So.
Well, then you might be sticking a lot with Nintendo for next year.
Well, yeah, and it's
Because they'll be porting over a lot of shit to the Wii U,
You mean the Switch?
Switch, whatever.
You lie. No. Yeah, I think isn't the new Pokemon supposed to come out next year or the year after?
Oh well, either next year or 2019, but there'll be more info next year.
Yeah.
I think it should be 29. I'm worried about the new Pokemon only because there's so much that you could do with an open world like Pokemon game.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the thing: do you think it's Generation 8? Do you think it's something more like Gale of Darkness? Do you think it's something...
I say it is what I think it might end up being, just because the development time it's not that very long, is going to be the mixture of what we already have for Pokemon, so that art style and all that art, that design.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But they're going to use and they're going to mix it with Breath of the Wild, in my opinion.
Okay, but do you think it's going to be Generation 8 or something more like Gale of Darkness or?
Well, Generation 8 is what? As in, what? Hold on. What is the current Pokemon generation?
Alola is the 7th generation.
Okay.
It could either people are
So
saying
you're
it's
saying it's going to be another, basically that again. You're asking me, like,
the rumor is that it could be 3 things. It could be the start of the 8th generation, after Sun and Moon.
Okay.
It could be something more like Gale of Darkness or the other game for the GameCube, or people are saying it could be a remake of Diamond and Pearl.
I don't think it's going to be a remake. It's not going to be their first forte onto the Switch. Is not going to be a remake.
No.
I don't know what was the second one. Gale.
Gale of Darkness, or I forgot what the other game for the fucking GameCube is.
What is Gale of Darkness?
It's where you collected shadow Pokemon and had to purify them.
Oh, you mean like one of that picture Pokemon game too? No.
No. It's gonna be an actual Pokemon game.
Yeah, it is.
No. It was an actual like 6-layer Pokemon thing, but you went around like capturing shadow Pokemon from other trainers and purifying them and using them on your team.
Yeah, but no. It is gonna be Gen 8. It's gonna be a main. It's gonna be. They even said this. It's gonna be a mainline Pokemon RPG.
Yeah.
All right.
So it's gonna be Generation 8.
Speaking of Pokemon.
Speaking of it,
The live-action Pokemon movie.
The Detective Pikachu movie.
Pikachu with Ryan Reynolds as
Ryan Reynolds
Pikachu.
is fucking Pikachu.
oh, I thought it was gonna be.
I wish. Why couldn't it be Danny DeVito?
Yeah, Danny DeVito. Everybody was on board.
Everybody was on board this shit. Even Danny
I thought that was
DeVito.
set in stone.
I did
The
too.
best thing, no, because I can't take Danny DeVito, because every time I hear Danny DeVito, the first thing I want out of his mouth is, "Damn it, Charlie, I need some help here."
Still,
Rule number one, kid.
the Danny DeVito? I thought that was set.
Like, you can't not do Danny DeVito as like.
The whole
What?
internet has been waiting for this.
Come on.
Are you gonna make it fucking Ryan Reynolds?
It's not. I don't think that would work. I think.
It's gonna have to. They've already signed him.
Oh, it's not gonna be. It needs to be Danny.
It has to be Danny.
He could do a Danny DeVito impersonation.
Bullshit.
Danny.
By the way, you saw that in that Pokemon movie that came out recently. The
Yes,
animated one?
English Pikachu speaking.
Yeah.
Some
I was
bullshit.
like-
The
I was like-
fuck?
I saw footage of people in the theater, and I remember, and I'm watching it, and it's funny because there's like everyone kind of gasps,
And then
you
all of a
hear, like,
sudden, what
and
the
it's
fuck?
yeah, one dude's like, "Yo, what?" Like,
What
if
the-
there is any cardinal sin in Pokemon, it's you make Pikachu speak. You don't do that.
No. Oh my god, that's
It's like
worse.
making Jesus an atheist. You just don't do it.
Yeah, there's only one Pokemon that can speak, and that is Meowth.
In Mewtwo.
And Mewtwo.
Yeah, and Mewtwo. Oh God. Ugh.
Fucking horrible.
Let's see. What is? How do you like the new Need for Speed, by the way?
I enjoy it.
What? Hold on. What is the? I guess you could say the theme. You know how every Need for Speed has a different like theme.
This,
What is it?
This isn't a theme. This is an actual story. It's set up kind of like a Fast and the Furious movie.
Oh, well, that's what I mean because it used to be like. Well, that's. I don't even know how to describe it. Like. Because the original is it more like. So the Need for Speed. I think. Oh no, the one they released was just called Need for Speed recently.
Yeah.
Was very much like the early 2000 ones, with very cheesy. You had live action actors and
No, this one's not
I
like
like that
that.
because it was bathing me in cheese and I loved it.
No, that one was fun to watch. Because
Yeah,
I didn't have it, but I watched Dashy Games play it, and it was absolutely hilarious. Like the
that's-
cheese was ridiculous.
Exactly, but it was just like those early the original like Need for Speed Carbon or Need for Speed Hot Pursuit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Not even Hot Pursuit. Most Wanted.
yeah.
So is it like that or no?
No, it's not live action. It's CGI cutscenes.
I'm sorry. I'm just a fan of like cheesy character live action street racing.
No, I understand.
Your car,
Um,
Lisa. Get in the car. We must become number one.
Mm.
So I'm going to a holiday party with my friends tomorrow, and they kind of want to see The Room, and I'm like,
Oh God.
sit through The Room.
Well, you can only really watch it when you're with people. You can't really watch it alone. So, but
But for me, I can only watch The Room so many times.
I mean, I've actually never seen the whole thing.
I've not watched the whole thing. I can't make it through it.
Okay. I had a English literature class of film study. One of the movies we had to watch that night was The Room.
Why?
Oh
Great.
God.
We had to
So
watch
how
the
not
Blue,
to make
and we
a
watched Spirited Away.
At least you didn't watch Wicker Man.
Wigger.
No, Wicker.
Yeah, I know, but you said Wigger.
Oh, I did?
Yeah.
I thought I said
I
Wicker.
would be okay with sitting through The Wicker Man. I really would.
Oh, that's the best movie in cinema history.
It's actually not.
Speaking of movies,
Wait,
movies 2017.
What came out this year?
We
Power Rangers did.
Krispy Kreme.
Keep forgetting Power Rangers came out this year because it was
So,
so.
No, it wasn't. It came out in July.
yeah, it still came out this year.
Anyway, it doesn't matter. I know that I think Saban's not moving forward with the sequel of it.
Which sucks.
Though.
Because I wanted to see them fight for the Burger King.
I wanted to see how they handled the Green Ranger. I really did.
I was afraid. I was deathly afraid they were gonna make Tommy female. I don't want that to happen.
I wanted to see Lord
I want
Zed.
Jason David Frank as a live action version of Tom.
Yeah, just bring back Jason. Frank, he's fucking like 40 or 50 years old.
Hey,
Even
what's
though-
up, my fellow kids? How was that high school?
And everyone would be like, yeah, cool.
No one would argue at all.
That would be great.
You can't have anybody else be the Green Ranger.
You can't.
Oh god, that. I'm just imagining him standing there along the other ones. He's all buff and everything, and they're just. Oh god.
Like they're all in their
He's
cars and
complaining about his mom and stuff.
My mom grounded me.
It's like they're all getting in their nice cars. He pulls out his skateboard and starts BMXing to school.
he's so cool.
Oh my god. Oh shit.
Oh, I gotta tell you guys a story, by the way.
Okay.
Has nothing to do with movies.
Okay.
I was at a hospital the other day, and I went to the bathroom, and two things happened while I was in the bathroom that just was odd. So I go into the stall.
Remember, we're a family-friendly channel.
I know.
One, you went into a hospital bathroom. That's already weird enough in itself.
Hey, but I walk in and there's graffiti in there. It's a public bathroom.
Yeah.
But I look at something that's written on the wall and it says I hate, and then I thought I saw N. It starts with N and it ends with RS, and I'm like, okay, I know where that's going. But then I look at it closer and no, the first letter is not N. It's just a poorly drawn M, and I'm like, wait, what? So I read the whole thing and it's I hate minors. And then like MINNERS, like minors. And I'm like, what?
Them damn coal people.
Yeah.
In Stafford? What the fuck?
No, this is in near UVA.
Them damn coal people taking all our jobs.
Yeah, and then yeah, and then so I'm using the stall, and then a dude walks into the stall next to me, which is like, okay, fine. But then he sits down, and I hear some zipping, like unzipping a bag, and then I just hear he whips out his fucking laptop in the stall, and I can hear him typing.
Oh my god. You know what that reminds me of? Have you the movie RV?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I haven't seen that in so long.
Where he has to finish that report, so he goes in the trailer park bathroom to finish it. Oh my god. And he can't get signal, so he stands up. That's literally one of my favorite movies. Like, it's a hidden favorite, especially when he's trying to put them pipes together.
Them pipes, especially in them pipes.
It messes up, and it's just
I
a
like it.
fucking rainfall of shit.
Are they making a Gears of War 5?
Probably.
Because I'm looking over at my game, but I just see Gears of War 4 over there, and I'm just like, oh yeah, that came out. Are they going to do anything with that?
No, probably not. Who knows?
How about that Black Panther?
Eh.
I'm going to see it. It doesn't look bad. I'm just like, eh.
See, yeah, I'm exactly with John. Like, I'm gonna see it, but I don't really care.
Did you ever see Baby Driver, John?
No.
Me or him?
Both.
No.
Oh. No, I wanted to, though, because I heard it was very, very good, but I haven't seen it.
It's actually on my HBO. I'm gonna probably watch it later tomorrow.
It's really good.
Well, if you could mail it to me.
Okay, I'll send you HBO streaming. just in the mail.
Yeah.
It'd be just a bunch of
Just
dots
this
and
entire
O's.
cable box. Here you go.
It has a piece of duct tape on it, and please attach Wi-Fi. Oh
Well,
my.
it's
I
funny.
can't read.
I've been using a lot of snail mail lately, so it's just mail it to me.
Why?
My friend's in boot camps, and the only way you can communicate is if you send him a letter.
Ah.
So we're sending letters back. I sent him memes last time. I printed them out and folded them and put them in the envelope.
Dude, that's ooh, you're going back to the prehistoric Stone Age. You print out your memes.
Oh my god, I'm just gonna imagine him sitting there, opening the letter, open them up, and they're like, "So, Private, what are you reading? Memes?"
Prior, nobody reads memes. Hand over your letters.
Well, it's funny because there was a couple of them that, oh goodness, I don't remember what they were.
You should
But
have
there's
done
a
memes about letters.
No, it was a couple of them. It was like you needed to know the. Oh, it was a bunch of EA memes from when EA was first was being bullshit. And so I remember, and in the letter text, I had to explain what was going on with EA so we could understand the memes.
Oh my god, it's so fucking horrible, but funny as hell. Oh my god.
Because I mean, when you're there, they're completely cut
Yeah,
off.
they don't
Yeah.
know.
Also, it was just because they have. You were saying that drill instructors like seeing it, but no, they have I guess apparently an hour of free time to themselves a day. I assume that's when he was basically just sitting there reading the memes. But it was good.
Good memes.
Mhm.
Also, apparently the different services boot camps are radically different. Because I was talking to my cousin who was a Marine, and he was apparently talking to some Air Force guys, and the Air Force guys were talking about how they would go to a vending machine while in boot camp, and he was like, "You guys had a vending machine?" It's not like that at all for the Marines.
Oh, I know. I had
It's memes, dude.
I had some teachers in high school that were Marines, and they would tell stories. Like,
Mhm.
he said one day he had the flu, right? Real bad flu. It was gas chamber day.
Oh, my friend he put that in his letter. Apparently, his IOs, the instructors, thought he was funny, so he had to stay in the gas chamber longer than everyone else.
So my friend, my teacher, he was like, he was had to wipe his nose, and then they're like, gas mask on, and he had to put on the gas mask, so snot was coming into his gas mask, and he goes in the chamber, and just a little bit was coming through, so his nose was running, and he sneezed, and gunk and everything, but then they're like, gas mask off, and he had to take it off, and everything just opened up at once, and
no.
it was
Yeah.
just everywhere, and he said he went back to he got sent back afterwards to his room, and he said he's really never been sick since because it basically cleaned him out so fucking much. He said he said he doesn't remember sneezing for 3 years.
Because that's his body, hey, I gotta sneeze. Oh! And it's so the body.
It's literally as the snot's coming out, there's just a drill sergeant right there with a gas mask. Where you think you going, boy?
And so his body from then on out just never doing that again.
No. Oh my god, it was hilarious. But you know what we haven't talked about in this ramble for 2017? Our
Cody.
favorite channel of shows. The CW.
Oh, CW? Oh. I thought you meant YouTube channel. I was like, oh, really? That's funny. We should talk about that. Oh, no, wait.
You know, we actually should talk about some YouTube channels in a couple of nights
Nope,
videos
we've
for this
already
year.
dedicated it. We're going to CW because we
What?
hate it.
No, we can still 2017.
I don't really have anything else to say about the CW. I think we've all said it multiple times.
Yeah, we have.
I have a fucking editorial coming up on it.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, so I don't think it really needs to. He'll get it. He got it.
Yeah.
Cody's got it. If you watch it,
YouTube.
go-
Okay, let's
I love
actually.
it. The entire internet is just relying on me. It's like, that's our voice of reason. Guys, I'm not a good voice of reason. He's got it.
Let's talk about YouTube for
Let's talk about
2017.
YouTube.
Well, first of all, I gotta say, 2017 was the year of kind of surprises for this channel. This year, last year, we were celebrating 25 subs, and now
Yep.
we're about to celebrate 300.
Wow.
And John got a tweet like from him.
Yeah, you got a tweet from voice actor.
Yeah, from the person who voices the D&D girl from Life is Strange.
You see, here's the thing. His camera's pointed at the Ray on his back wall, but we don't know that he has that tweet framed right above his computer.
Should. You know that Doug Walker, the nostalgia critic, apparently got a tweet from who? Oh, it was good. What are those two?
Roger Ebert.
Yeah, Roger Ebert before he passed away, and I guess he had it framed.
I would. It's Roger.
Yeah, I
Ebert.
would too.
No, Roger, like, what was that? Oh, there was two movies. Roger Ebert, like, he loved The Phantom Menace, and then he hated another movie that was like really bad. I forgot what it is. I'm just like, I don't know. I feel like his reviewing abilities are skewed, in my opinion.
There is a reviewer I watch. You got to tweet. He framed a tweet from Bruce Campbell. So I'm like, okay.
Yeah, well, Bruce Campbell.
I know, like if Bruce Campbell retweeted my thing, I would frame the tweet page and just circle the tweet.
Yeah, the person liked my tweet during my stream, and I didn't know it because I was too busy streaming to pay attention to what was going on.
That would have been great to see John freak out like a little schoolgirl on stream. Oh my god!
But that's the thing. She's pushing for, and her and a bunch of the people, fandom for Life is Strange is pushing a kind of spin-off DLC of it's just you playing D&D on Life is Strange.
I would be totally down with that because from what I have seen from it, it's really good.
Oh, it's fantastic. I went back and played the second D&D that I missed because I chose something fucking wrong and didn't get to play the second game. Well, no, it's not the second game. It's the continuation of your campaign that you played in episode 1.
Yeah, man, Soul disapproves on that one.
I pissed myself
your
off.
party's companion.
Soul mad.
No. It's like a traditional RPG. Of your parties of companion, like in BioWare, it says up in the corner, Soul disapproves.
No, I did.
Or Fallout 4, Soul hated that.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I know John wasn't, but I don't know like how much you were in the stream for Life is Strange Soul, but I literally went over to her character, try and talk to her because I thought maybe there was some D&D to play again because she had the game board out and all. And I tried. I stood there for 5 minutes trying to get a different like phrase or something said to me, but nothing would change, so I left.
Well, did you figure out what you did wrong to make her?
Yeah, I said something to her in the hallway different than I did originally, and then it prompted, and I stayed in the room a tad bit longer, and it prompted it.
Walked up, slapped her in the face, and like, "Hey, I'm playing D&D right now."
But yeah, like it's the hashtag Life is Steph, and Steph is the name of the character. Like, it's trending because people love the D&D thing so much. Because originally,
It's the best. I will say this: the Before the Storm DLC. I'm going to be honest; it's not that very good. It's not really that good. The best damn part of it is the D&D segments.
yeah,
It's not a really good campaign. Like, I don't think people really need to know this much about Chloe.
well, this was more explaining about Rachel.
I mean, not Rachel. Like, I think the best part that made it work so well in the first one was you didn't really know that much about her. It's
Yeah.
like with the Joker. We don't need a Joker origin movie.
Okay, let John talk.
That was interesting. No, I was just gonna. Well, unfortunately, we have gotten Joker Origins multiple times. But anyway, I was gonna say, have you guys been watching Black Nerd Comedy's Power Rangers television show?
Well, his
It's-
D&D.
It's basically just D&D, but they're Power Rangers.
Yeah,
I know. It's great.
it's fantastic. I love it. But yeah, you're right. So the D&D part was fantastic. I do like that this game. While the first game explored people and their emotions a lot, you still heavily relied on the time travel ability, while this
Ooh, something.
while this one doesn't have that time travel ability. So once you do something, you've stuck. Like your decisions matter more. Yes,
Okay.
I mean they mattered before because I fucking killed Kate.
So, she deserved it.
She committed suicide.
She deserved it.
Yeah, you saw 13 Reasons Why. Everyone who committed suicide deserves it.
The whole town just should have committed suicide. Just everybody.
One,
Sabuku, just everybody.
well, I did kill the whole town because I didn't want to kill Chloe.
Oh, I remember you made that decision, and it's a shitty decision.
I'm sorry.
This girl keeps
Oh,
fucking
John.
dying. It's in the.
Oh,
it's in
John,
the
you would be
bones,
great on a
like,
John. You would be great on a genocide or renegade run.
It's like, John, she keeps fucking dying. It's in the chicken bones. The universe wants her dead. You don't sacrifice a whole goddamn town for her.
And then she still dies in the end, and John's just sitting there like,
I could have saved 2 other people, but I didn't see them apparently. So, but that was my playthrough. That was what I chose. So,
Anyway, I would say best game 2017 is Doki Doki Literature Club.
oh, that was fantastic. Oh my fucking god, I love that game.
The Game Grumps are playing it right now, and Aaron has already played it, so he knows. But Danny doesn't know yet, and they're at episode like 20 now. They're right before when they find Sayori.
Mhm.
And poor Dan, because he has no idea. He thinks it's just a regular dating sim, so he's been having a lot of fun joking around. And everyone in the comics is just like, "Oh, Dan, you poor little lamb. You have no idea."
That was like me. I had no idea. Oh god.
it's gonna be it's gonna be interesting to see their next game to see how this
Yeah.
ties it.
Well, have you seen the game theories?
I
on it?
saw the game theory. Oh shit, it looks interesting.
Yeah.
I
I feel like that the game that they end up going to release is not going to be as well received as Doki Doki.
No.
Because Doki Doki Literature came out of nowhere.
It did. Because I saw it and I was like, I'll put this on my list to play. I'm not going to rush it or anything. And then Hubbard's like, why don't you play Doki Doki? I was like, how did you already know what I was going to play a little bit? And he's like, just play it. And I was like, okay.
Because,
I'll
I hate to say this, but Hubbard is Monica.
We know he's not going to get this far into the video, so yeah.
But according to the game theory, and what it may end up being, Monica may end up being actually the protagonist of the game they release.
Which is weird.
Well,
Yeah.
Yuri's going to be the antagonist, so.
Yeah, possibly. I don't know. Yuri was my favorite.
Yuri was my favorite, especially as an English major. That just.
But what was
Okay.
I gonna say?
Can we just trademark, especially as an English teacher?
It's an
Yeah.
English major.
That needs to be one of our freaking shop things as an English major. ...
I'm sorry. It was the one time I could use my degree.
One time I could use my degree because I never use it.
I
I'll
don't.
say it would be Doki Doki Literature Club, even though it's just basically an ad for the next game. I think it would actually be a cool, like, small independent movie
It would.
of getting sucked into like a dating sim when then the character's just self-aware, and it's like I was thinking about it earlier. I was like, that'd actually be an interesting like little movie.
And because of 2017, and we were on YouTube stuff. That stream was probably the most entertaining streams that I've ever done.
Nobody was spoiling it for you, were they?
Nobody was spoiling it for me, but they were interacting with it. Some people only were watching my stream of it because they didn't know, so they were like going along with me, and like I was freaking out because I literally knew nothing. I didn't search at all.
The best damn part of the stream was when Monica found out that he was recording. John's like, nope. He just literally throws down the controller, like,
And I walked out. I literally walked out.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Because I was like, no.
But it was just like, it's just like once Sayori happens, and you know that it's because Monica basically made her do it.
Yeah.
And then of course everything else happens. It's just like I can't. I'm like, Monica, you bitch. I want to take like I wanted to change from a dating sim to an action game so I could
I
beat
know,
the shit
it's like Monica, you bitch, until you watch a video like, no, actually she might be the hero. What?
Yeah, and then you're just like, she killed Shiori.
She killed
Yuri.
She killed them all.
I forgot what happens to Natsuki.
It deletes her.
Oh
The-
yeah, that's it. She,
Yeah,
yeah.
If you can,
She hangs Sayori, she makes Yuri pretty much go fucking insane, and Natsumi she just deletes.
well,
Yeah.
that's if you choose Yuri first. Like if you're writing your stuff to Yuri, Yuri will kill herself first. But if you write your stuff to Natsuki, she will actually go fucking crazy and like lose everything. Like her eyeballs, she'll go fucking psycho and twisted head and everything.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. I didn't get to it on my playthrough, but I found it out through watching stuff online. Also, there's an ending you could do before you ever started the game. If you delete if you delete Monica at the beginning before you start, the game will be like, what the fuck? And then it can't close itself. The fact that it deleted itself just blew my fucking mind.
Well, I find it interesting, and one of the things that I mean, Matt Pat mentions in the game theory that Monica may end up being the good guy is essentially that because after you beat her, and then basically, what is it? Shiori takes over in her place.
Yeah.
And then but Monica comes back, and it's like, no, you can't. No,
Yeah.
this can't continue. Which basically may end up being that Monica was probably the good guy because she was just she ended up doing it. I guess probably in not the best way she could have figured out the game and handled everything.
Yeah.
But ultimately, she does actually just want the game to not happen because it's wrong and it's weird. But I don't know.
And after that moment, when actual girl's voice starts singing, that was the creepiest shit I've.
I mean, you haven't played enough anime games. That was nothing.
But that's
Cody's got a library of dating sims.
Man, that was child's play.
I have like 3 waifus, just letting you know.
that's Hubbard.
You better have 3 waifus just today.
That's Hubbard.
I'm just gonna be when they end up releasing whatever the game is that this is supposed to be an ad for. If Yuri is actually the antagonist, I'm gonna be very sad because Yuri was my senpai.
I know, right? One thing though. When I was playing the game, and especially after I finished, I was like, if Hubbard was playing this, if there was some way he could change Monica to Saber, he would just constantly left the end playing, where it just constantly sucked.
Oh, where she's staring at?
Yeah.
Hubbard would run that shit to 99 hours because as soon as he says "stay with me forever," he would just leave the screen like that.
He would
And
never
just walk
close the
away.
game.
He would never use his computer again. He'd go buy another one because that one needs to stay.
Yeah.
We're safe because we're 38 minutes into a ramble and he doesn't watch our videos.
Until somebody mentions it. Hey, anybody watching this is on Discord. Shut your damn mouth.
Yeah, you be quiet. We're talking to
I
you.
mean, if you're gonna poke the bear, here's the thing: if you do, when you poke the bear, get a really long stick.
Yeah, out of it or something. I don't know. There's no way you can do that if
Oh,
you mention it.
John just turned to the Flash.
What did I-
Yeah.
My name is Barry Allen. I literally.
It's,
Oh
it's
my
gonna
God.
be like, oh hey guys, I told Hubbard about what you guys said.
No, it's gonna be that. It's like when Vines are thinking, guys, I told Hubbard what you said. Run. Dun, 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 dun.
It's like the fucking T-Rex chase scene from Jurassic Park. Must go faster. Must go faster.
You hear the opening song from Content Cop. What we do here is go back, shit.
Oh goody.
Oh God.
So
Yeah.
is that it?
Was there anything else about YouTube? monetization shit.
Oh,
Just
all the weird shit from the YouTube Kids that finally got found out this year.
oh Jesus Christ.
YouTube Kids.
Yeah, YouTube Kids was an app that only showed kids videos, but to find out a lot of the videos on there was like their favorite characters committing suicide or like fucking each other.
Shitting in their mouth.
Yeah, shitting in their mouth. There was literally a video of a My Little Pony shitting in another My Little Pony's mouth.
How does that? That's not even on. That's not even supposed to be allowed on like on normal YouTube.
Because like the thumbnail and all,
The way they were wording the title, it was passing the YouTube algorithm.
like the thumbnail and like most of the video, like that YouTube would check, like the beginning, the middle, and the end, it was clearing. It wasn't part of those. It would just look like a normal kid's cartoon during those, but the other moments in between was utter crap. Literally, it was literally some gross shit that
It
adults.
was torture porn.
Yeah,
Oh no.
there was legit a video of like Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse in a car, and he drives it into a pole until Minnie Mouse ejects and dies. And then another one was cartoon characters on an airplane, and the airplane caught on fire, and they were crashing and burning and dying.
I don't want anyone. I my big thing with YouTube this year was actually just rather recently. The YouTube Rewind
Oh God!
didn't have PewDiePie. What? And then also, I had no idea who any of those people are.
That's the thing. The only
There's I forgot her fucking name.
oh
Sarah.
oh I know who you're talking about. I subscribed to her.
Yeah, she basically made a 32-minute video about
Why?
YouTube Rewind 2016 and 17, and basically why she won't be coming back. And then that was kind of the kickoff point to everybody else, certain other YouTubers making videos about their experience at Rewind.
It was Emily Blackery.
Yeah.
She is from the UK, and she actually, I watched a lot of her videos now because she's actually pretty good. But she basically talked about her experience doing
And like
YouTube
how
Rewind.
just utter hell it was. And basically, they didn't get paid.
Yeah, one, they didn't get paid. Two,
They they pretty stayed out in like 12-degree weather for like 8 hours in like cold water.
yeah, I'll just do a quick little rundown of it. So she was in the KSI construction scene from last year's. She was in that one, and like she did that one, and while she was on set for most of the day, and like just stood around and after hair and makeup, like it wasn't horrible. It was bad. They didn't get paid. It was bad, but it wasn't horrible. And then this year's came, and it was freezing cold. She had to get there at like 8 o'clock in the morning. And she literally asked YouTube before, in her YouTube partner person. I guess you get a manager from YouTube once you become big enough. But said they basically were going to deny it this year, but they said, hey, can we have a little bit more time in it to actually show ourselves and all? So they agreed and all, and she went on there 8 o'clock in the morning, and this year she was in that moment where all the slime pool, where all the YouTubers were like in the middle of a campus and there was slime. And there was a bunch of this pink slime, and she got there. She got out of hair and makeup at like 9 o'clock. Okay, and 12 o'clock lunch came, and she still hadn't filmed. And then after lunch, some bigger YouTubers came. They went in hair and makeup, came out, filmed their scenes, and they got a wrap. They wrapped up with them all right after lunch. And then it was her turn. So she gets in the dye, and they're like joke around and all. She's doing all this stuff, and they're like, the director was like, all right, we need you to do something big, okay? And she's like, okay, this must be my scene thing that her and YouTube talked about. So like she took the pink slime and like just picked it up and like dumped it all over herself and like covered herself in it, like Carrie herself with slime. The
It ruined her hair because they
yeah,
didn't tell
that's
her
what
it was
I-
actually in the
they
slime.
didn't tell her what was in the slime. Glue and pink, red dye. Food coloring that stained her hair because
you don't put glue in slime.
to make it thick. They put glue in the slime, so her hair was
Mind
literally
you, she's dumping
ruined.
herself with 12-degree cold wet slime.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So
Well, I'm just like, the thing is, even I was watching it, and the only YouTubers that were I considered big and that I even enjoyed were the Odd Ones Out and Jaden Animation, who get like a little cameo in the end card.
I
Well,
saw
know
I
a
saw
couple of big
Markiplier.
YouTubers, like I knew
Oh
some.
yeah, well okay. Markiplier, I think Jack was in it, wasn't he?
No,
Here's the thing, I knew
Jack
some of
won't
the
even in
old
it.
School YouTubers. I knew some of the old school YouTubers, like when they go into the graveyard, there's like Philip Franco, Daystorm.
Well, that's the first one Philip DeFranco's ever been in.
Well, no, he's been in it before, but it's been a while since he's been in it.
It's
Okay.
just like it's all I don't know or care about any.
It
No.
literally starts with Stephen Colbert and Liza Koshy.
Yeah, like what
The fuck? Like 98% of this YouTube rewind was memes. And
That's
don't get
true.
me wrong, I love memes, but 2017 rewind for YouTube
It's
should
like
not
the
have been
problem
all
with it
memes.
was like you couldn't enjoy it because it's like every 2 seconds it was here's somebody, 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 here's somebody.
So,
And they're nobody that you like or know.
no. And literally, Jack wasn't even part of it. PewDiePie wasn't part of it.
Yeah.
Markiplier got one frame. Emily Blackery, that she showed what she got. So she literally got
a half a frame.
a half a frame.
Oh, and she no.
And it wasn't-
They did her in the pink slime.
It wasn't even the pink
End
slime. Her end card to click on her name to subscribe in the tiny little thing video was the slime all over her.
Oh, and that's not even the best part. You know your favorite part with all the animators at the very end?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
yellow
they
one.
didn't get paid.
Of course not. Of course
No.
not.
Because I think it was like Emily Durenshar, one of the animators, pretty much posted up on Twitter about how it took her basically about 2.5 to 3 weeks to do just that small frames of animation, and YouTube still hadn't paid her.
And the fact, Emma pointed it out that literally most of the people that she was interacting with on set, she didn't even know.
Oh.
And
I
she has
think
over 1
Grace-
million subs.
You know what the saddest thing is? I saw the rewind that the Fine Brothers did, and I think Grace Hellenberg put it best. It's like, she's like, I get excited for the YouTube rewind, but I mean, it's kind of getting down to a point where it's like a friend I know every year that kind of like I owe a favor to. And then I watched Bobby Burns' video on it, and he's like, he played that back, and he's like, that's not a good thing to be proud of,
But it's just it's not fun anymore. It's not celebrating,
YouTube.
No, it's not celebrating YouTube. It's PewDiePie put it best. It's an ad. It's an ad to sell to brands and whatnot. They're like, hey, YouTube can be like, hey, this is our product.
Mm-hmm.
But your product, no one recognized your fucking product.
No.
There's the thing
These
about
are
an
some of our-
ad.
like,
A Coca-Cola
these are some of
bear
our
comes up on the.
sponsors. We made sure that we put a lot of the people who are ad recognizable for more than just 5 seconds. But here's what YouTube is. It's a fucking ad.
Emma had it right. There should be groups for different rewinds. Like
I've heard that a couple.
a
times.
gamer, a gaming rewind, a
Yes.
vlogger rewind, a review rewind. Like all.
Even if it's just different countries, like an American rewind.
Well, no, not
I'm
even
sure-
different countries. They can still do the break apart thing because you can still come to the different sets and film
No,
it.
I think it should be different countries. There's a lot of YouTubers in different countries. You can't just scoop them into the U.S. one. That would take forever.
Well, no, I wasn't talking
I
about
would
just the
first
U.S.
of all, it would be you could make them longer, gives people more time, and this may be rude, but it's like anybody without a certain amount of subs that people don't know. No offense, but don't put them in. Nobody knows who they are.
That's the problem. They like unlike last year, I think from like last year, someone brought up there was like over like 1,000 or almost 1,500 more people who made over 1 million subs. That's why it was so fast this year. It's like either do it like a halfway like a year end, or just do different countries.
Well, here's the thing. Last year's, I do have to give them credit. They did break it up a little bit because there was a gaming part in it
I mean,
because
last
it
year's
was
terrible, but yeah.
there
They
was a
did break
gaming
it up.
part because they had Dashy, Mark, Andre the Black Nerd Comedy, Matt Pat, all these guys like fighting each other, and then in the top corner they had a bunch of different YouTubers, like they were gamers that were playing, like Jack popped up and all, who I guess couldn't make
Like,
it to
yeah,
the set.
like it was broken up. I mean, it was still bad, but it was broken up.
It was broken up so you could actually know when you were gonna see your YouTubers that you kind of watch. I threw out the idea of a small YouTuber rewind.
Yeah.
Like,
That's or just people that like. I don't even know how you do it, but people that are recognizable. I don't know how you like, because yeah, there's a lot of people with 1 million subscribers, but there are some people who are more recognizable than others. I feel like
mhm.
that people.
Honestly, the best part that came out of the YouTube Rewind was the videos that were like the real YouTube Rewind, or like certain communities that did their own rewind.
I haven't actually seen any of those.
Yeah, I have the idea of making a
Like,
small
I know a lot
YouTuber
of
rewind.
someone did one about like the real YouTube Rewind. It was a lot of stuff from like Filthy Frank, iDubbbz, H3H3. The fact
I
that
think
iDubbbz wasn't in there, he produced a really good content cop this year.
Could you link me to that or tell me how to find it? Because I'd like to see that.
Just type in the real YouTube Rewind.
I know. I mean, we would have to start working on it in like September for
Yeah, here
Us.
we go.
a small YouTuber rewind, but that's my idea. I'm throwing it out there. Get different YouTubers in on it. That way, you can do something with it. I mean, at least that way, like we could post it. Yes, it's not going to be huge, but it's going to be something we actually like.
John and I could be the Siskel and Ebert, choking each other out.
I would probably end up being the Siskel. Although I watched. Have you ever seen Siskel and Ebert review Mask of the Phantasm, the Batman animated?
Yeah.
Siskel does not like the Joker, Mark Hamill's Joker, and I was like, "Whoa, dude!" Like he must be the only man on earth who does not like
Yeah,
Mark Hamill's
'cause
Joker.
Most people love Mark
Yeah,
Hamill.
I think it's Keeper Action who did it.
Yeah, I think I clicked on. I haven't started watching it yet, but I was gonna watch. I'd like to wrap this up eventually. 'Cause
Yeah,
I have to
yeah.
Make dinner at 11:00.
Yeah, so that's gonna do it for this ramble. It went
Ending the ramble on a YouTube Rewind.
2017 ramble on YouTube Rewind. That's fitting. So thank you, John, and thank you, Soul, for being part of not only the Christmas countdown but the channel for this whole year and last year and all. Literally could not have done my YouTube channel without y'all. So,
Oh, well, you probably could have done it without me. I was pretty vacant, but
well, no, because I went to you about it before I even started it.
I mean, he really couldn't do it without me, because I kind of did come up with a couple of the ideas for the shows.
John's idea was the Hank Hill traveling across No Man's Sky.
I still think if you ever get 1,000 subs, you should do it. Just kind of like just say fuck it.
I will if I get 1,000 subs.
You know?
Mark it
Dude,
down.
that's-
I will do Hank Hill travels No Man's Sky on the search for propane
Yeah.
when I hit 1,000 subscribers.
And then one of us has to do Dale Gribble.
Frank, those are not real aliens. Those are the aliens.
What is this government conspiracy?
Who's gonna be Bobby?
Well, whoever it's gonna be, it's gotta be with you when you do your play.
Yeah.
Damn it, Bobby.
Damn it, Bobby. Oh God.
Every time he finds a new planet, damn it, Bobby, where you at?
That'll be.
I'm on the search for propane and propane accessories.
Bobby can be the AI voice that you have. That's Bobby. Low oxygen. God damn it, Bobby.
Yes.
Make me breathe.
So
If only there was a mod that you could replace the AI with Bobby.
we're gonna have to pin that to Discord to make sure that we follow through with that. When we hit
Oh, yeah.
1,000 subs,
1,000 in
We're-
3 years.
You can make a new little channel that's just it's locked for everybody, like except for like the three of us, and it's just at 1,000 subscribers, so we all know. Which is you and all three of us know.
yep.
In 3 years' time.
Well, I don't know. Look how far we've come in 2017.
Sure. Let's go with that.
We went from 25 to 305.
Honestly, the most thing I'm more important about of 2017 is the contacts we've actually made.
Yes, we've made a lot of contacts. I think a
Well,
ghost
like
just.
Ross
I
and
think
RJ.
I literally think a ghost is in my room. Like one of those orbs just flew from behind my head across the room in a weird pattern. And I'm like, I don't have bugs. I'm in the basement.
Well, you know,
But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Hope you
If
enjoyed.
Jimmy dies, this will be a hell of a final video.
Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below what you think of whatever the fuck we talked about. I'm not gonna rewind it right here.
and if you're on Discord, just shut your fucking mouth.
Yes, you know what we're talking about. Shut your goddamn mouth. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video, and like always, I will see you in the next one. And Merry Christmas. Later.